Have you heard about the master angler from Jezeriza? I haven't. He's apparently some kind of a big deal, and his fish soup is supposed to be to die for. Could you bring me some? Sure, I'll bring you some. Great, here are the coins for it. She's giving me coins for it? Look, that's not the first time Ludo's, like, had a bunch of money on her, like, and we have no idea where she's getting it. That's a little sus, man. I don't know.
How do you do? My legs hurt.
Maybe I should just leave it all and become a vet.
Hello there.
Welcome back, everybody, to Medieval Dynasty. I'm the Bearded OG, and in this episode, we have a lot of stuff to do. So this is our last day of winter. So day 3, because I have to go through at least 3 days of each season with the settings in my game. And so, yeah, I showed you in the montage some things that happened. We are now able to name our village and make a sign for it. And I think that means we can also then fast travel directly to the village, because the herald showed up right in my own tavern. And in fact, nope, that's Odorike. He's not here anymore. The herald was here. So we're going to do that. We are going to respec with some potions. That's on the list of things to do. And we're going to give our kid a toy, because we got a toy. And Ludo has a quest for us too, by the way, so we're going to do that. And looks like our boy is still sleeping, so we'll let Rock sleep until he's ready to wake up. And let's see, what else did I want to do? There's one or two or three more things that I want to do in this episode. I just can't remember exactly what they are at the moment. Let's talk to Ludo first.
Hi, hubby.
Oh, I know what I want to do. I want to start doing some decoration. Now, we've got a lot of decorating to do. I want to prioritize first home decoration, because that's going to affect villager mood, but we're also going to do village decoration as time goes on. Okay, so let's see what Ludo wants. Usually when we do quests for Ludo, we end up with a pretty valuable villager, so hopefully that trend will continue. Also, you can see up in the upper right-hand corner that I'm currently sitting on 53,252 coin, plus whatever is in the storage from the stalls. I haven't touched that because I typically like to leave that until I start the next episode, so I can show you guys how much money we've made from the stalls. So we got to go check that as well. Okay, let's see what Ludo has to say. Have you heard about the master angler from E37? I haven't. He's apparently some kind of a big deal, and his fish soup is supposed to be to die for. Could you bring me some? Sure, I'll bring you some. Great, here are the coins for it. She's giving me coins for it? Look, that's not the first time Ludo's had a bunch of money on her, and we have no idea where she's getting it. That's a little sus, man. I don't know. Looks like Rock is awake. Okay, so do I have his little toy sword with me? I got this from the blacksmith. That's probably going to be over here, right? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, here we go. Toy sword. So let's find Rock and give him the toy sword. It's very important that we have, keep his affection up, because hello there, buddy, because that's going to give him, well, I mean, we want to do it anyways. He's our little boy, right? But we also, want him to have high affection, because that'll affect his stats when he comes of age. Okay, I got something for you, buddy. Okay, that +3, really, that's all he got, huh? +3, so that was about the same that he got when we gave him the doll. Okay, so I guess that's it. What's on your mind, man? Oh, you lost your Rock again. Okay, so I thought he would like the toy sword quite a bit more, but apparently not. We have another doll we could give him too, but let's wait a little bit before we do that. Maybe next season or so. And in the meantime, you stay away from the deep water, okay, buddy? His mom's got him all bundled up. Keep him warm. That's cute. Okay, so we got that done. Let's take a look and see how much money we actually do have from the stalls. If we go here, they've made 28,135 coin. Very good. Okay, let's take all of that. And now our money in total is up to 81,000. We're getting close to that 100,000 mark. That's going to be a nice little milestone for us. Let's take a look at skills. I did get another level in hunting finally. I'm gonna put all. We're gonna respec anyway, so it kind of doesn't matter at this point. But I'm gonna put points into here because it boosts our experience gain. We're gonna max this out after we respec until we get hunting completely maxed out. Because man, this is taking a long time to level. The other thing that's taking a long time to level is diplomacy. So we're gonna do the same thing here, I think. See, 30% better selling and buying prices. I think we need that for sure. What is this? Faster production. That is really, really good, but I think we need to level diplomacy first. So I think we need to prioritize diplomacy knowledge. Less resources needed for King's challenges. Very useful. And then isn't there one slower mood reduction? That's good. Yeah, this one that's lower demand for food is really good too. But I think, I think we need, again, to do this so we can level diplomacy faster. Conversing, flirting, and trading. So, that's, I still trade, right? So when we have excess stuff, I go trade. I need to do as much of that as possible, though I think I am doing as much of it as possible, aside from the things that we have the stalls selling. I do have one stall that I set up that's selling salted meat because I wasn't paying attention to it. We have such an excess of it. But it might behoove me to sell it myself just so that we can, level diplomacy itself. Obviously, flirting's out of the picture for us, but we should, I guess we should be doing more conversating too. So one of you guys brought up a really good point in the comments, because I had mentioned, it's taken hunting and diplomacy so long to level, but it's, you said the other things leveled so fast because I have fast crafting on. So like, for example, I can thresh a whole shit ton of rye in one session and it gives me massive XP, but that's because I have fast crafting on. So that does make sense for sure. That doesn't mean I'm changing fast crafting. I'm not. We're keeping fast crafting on. Sorry, but I need to do that both for your guys' sake and my sake. I just don't have time in real life to sit there for 20 minutes and thresh 2,000 grain. It's not going to happen. Sorry. More power to you if that's the way you like to play the game. That doesn't work for me. So, and it's not conducive to making YouTube videos either, for that matter. All right. Anyway, I added a couple more houses. So as you can see, the homes are starting to wrap around the lake now, but that's fine because that's, been the plan all along. When it's all said and done, we might have homes all the way around the lake. We'll just kind of see how that goes. And let's see. Let's take a look and see what we have in terms of, I think we currently have 2 mothers. Let's take a look. Nope. I guess we only have 1 mother at the moment. That's Radomir. She's been with us for a very long time. And she's very happy now too. Look at that. 91%. That's amazing. That is freaking amazing. Okay, so I've hired a few more villagers, and I believe we have everything covered. So let's look at that real quick. All extraction buildings are covered except for wells. Wells don't count. All hunting buildings are covered. Fishing hut is probably out of fish meat. Yeah, that thing's I tried to do some balancing here, and I definitely improved it, but the bottom line is that we don't have enough. We can't support salted fish, full production of salted fish meat. What I've done with that is, if we go over to current production, I've tried to adjust these numbers to where it's almost supporting it. So, for example, if we look at, so right now, basically, we need 158 fish meat and 15 salt, but I don't worry about salt because we have plenty of salt to support making this much fish meat. I'll salt the fish meat to be precise. Okay, so if we look at Fishing Hut 2, it's producing 157. Okay. And then if we look at 3, I also added, I reduced, at first I had salted fish meat maxed out and I just kept running out and running out and running out. So what I tried to do is I tried to have the third hut do a little bit of pike fishing and a little bit of fish meat processing and reduced the actual salted fish meat in order to try and balance things out. So right now, if we look at pike, right? So we're making a total of, let's go back to here for a second. So we're making a total of 19 plus 4, right? So basically 23 pike in total. And then this hut here requires 22 pike in order to make the fish meat at 100%. And this one requires an additional 7 pike. So we're still short, but I did that deliberately because these fish nets, you know, I'm pulling fish out of these fish nets really quick. I just did it right before we started the episode. And so I'm kind of making up that difference by using the fish nets. And the reason I'm using the fish nets is because they're traps and they help level our hunting. So I'm kind of getting, you know, two benefits from doing that. If I wasn't doing the fish nets, then I would try and tweak those numbers a little bit more to try and balance them out a little bit more. But I'm not going to worry about that until we get hunting completely maxed out. Okay, so hopefully that made sense. Yeah, it's just, it's a numbers game. You know, that's what it really amounts to. It's totally a numbers game. So, yeah, right now we're just a little bit shy on fish meat, but if we look at 3, we have enough for it to produce at least the next batch, and it's even started producing this, so it's not really as bad as it seems. The other issue we have with production is the tavern, and it's basically just out of stuff because, you know, all of our fruit from our orchards have been processed, and it pretty much can't do anything until we harvest next summer. So in terms of this, I'm going to reduce these products, and I'm going to add mead to the mix and also beer to the mix. And, you know, again, I just have to kind of watch it over time and figure out, you know, the best balance of everything. Okay, so that takes care of all of that. Now, why don't let's figure out how to do the village naming thing. I don't even know how to do that, to be honest with you. I was going to look it up and I forgot to, so. All right, guys. It wasn't that complicated. You just do that from furniture and decorations in the radio menu here. Then we go to village sign and banners, and we go to village sign, and there we go. So we are out at kind of the main road here, and I figured we'd set the sign right here. And let's put that in place. Okay, yeah, and then change the name. And of course, this is Lake Town. Has been all along, it's just now official. Lake Town. Now, the other thing is can I fast travel now to this sign? I know at some point we're supposed to be able to fast travel to our village. Let's test this. Baldwin, what are you doing? You're supposed to be working. I got a few things on Rowdy I've got to unload. Oh, you know, another thing I wanted to do in this episode too is I want to take a look at some animals. We might need to sell off a couple of animals. A wooden shovel, some arrows and clay. Wow. I guess a whole bunch of my villagers have gone to town. I mean, we might as well pick this stuff up and sell it. It's free money, right? I'll probably keep the clay. Small container with some apples. And these are just stone arrows. But we'll grab them because, again, free money. Alright. I want to see if we go to the Wagoneer, if we now can fast travel to our town. Because we're supposed to be able to do that at some point. I don't know if we've reached that point now or not. So let's find out.
Hello there.
I need a ride. Lake Town, look at that. All right, fantastic. That's going to be so useful. Because usually what I do is well, you know what, though? The thing is we still have to we still have to ride over here to the Wagoner to go somewhere else. All that means then really is when we come back, we can go straight to town. We don't have to come to Denica and then ride over, which is not a big deal. And then I guess we call our horse back to us. Unless we take our horse with us, which I've been starting to do. I wonder then if we should move that closer to the actual town. I don't know. It seems like it should be out here, though, because this is kind of really the start of our community here. And it's not really a big deal to ride into town from here. Yeah, let's leave it where it is. Okay, cool. So that's a nice little milestone. It cost me 10,000 coin to do that, too, by the way. I showed you guys that in the montage, but oh my god, 10,000 coin for the right to name our village, and more specifically to fast travel to it. So yeah, there you go. Okay. Tell you what, let's while I'm thinking about it, let's go ahead and take a look at some of our critters next. We're kind of at that point, I think, where we need to look at selling off a few of our critters. So let's go to animals. Actually, no, let's go to animal husbandry. For the cowshed, yeah, we're completely full in the cowshed. We don't need 2 bulls. And this one here is the oldest bull. Plus we have a small calf, male calf, that'll grow up to become a bull. So I think we should sell off this one here. We can sell him. Really, that's all we get is 450? Seems to me like we should get more than that for a bull. I don't know either what's considered an old farm animal in this game. So yeah, I'm not sure what the game considers old. If we look at this bull, yeah, see, they sell for the same amount. This cow, well, it's a cow though. That's why cows are more valuable, because of the milk production. But the point here is that we don't have room, for any new calves. So that's when, we need to start selling some of these guys off. So let's go ahead and sell this bull. And that gives us an empty slot. We could sell this bull, but if we do, then we have to wait for this calf to grow up before we can have more. Whereas if we leave this bull here, we have a slot for at least one more calf. So I think we should do that. Let's leave that bull there. All right, now let's take a look next at our fold. So this lamb here needs to be moved to fold 2. Because fold 2 is mostly for lambs, to hold lambs. All right, so if we go to... Here, let's hop off the horse here. Right, so this little lamb here needs to go up to the other fold. If let's go to fold 1. And I select this lamp from here, sell, return, open details. All right, yeah, here we go. And then we click on this, and we click on this to move him to the other fold. Now, I've seen up to 3 lambs be born in a season. So we probably should have at least 2, and maybe even ideally 3 open slots in here. We have quite a few rams. What do we have in here? We have 2 rams in here. But the critters in the second lamb, or the second fold, I should say, are going to be younger. So why don't we, this is our oldest ram here because it's sorted by age. So why don't we sell him for 375 coin? And we have another ram here and 2 more rams here. So let's also sell the second oldest ram. And then that frees up 3 slots here for new lambs. Plus fold 2 still has quite a few slots for more lambs as well. Okay, let's look at the goose house next. So the goose house has no room for goslings. We want mostly females for, for eggs, even though chickens are better. So let's sell the oldest gander for 25 coin. Okay. Seems to me like you should get more for an adult goose, but maybe not. Let's also sell off the second oldest gander. And that leaves us 2 slots for new critters. Okay, hen house. We have 2 roosters. Let's sell off the older rooster for 15 coin. And that leaves us 1 slot for another chick. But the rest of these are hens, which is really good. So that's what we want, for a maximum egg production. So if we're lucky, the next chick that is born will be a female, and then we'll be golden. We'll just, sit on that for a while. Unless I decide, to increase egg production, in which case, of course, we'll have to build another hen house. One thing I have thought about doing is tearing down the goose house and just setting up another hen house because, eggs are more important to me than feathers are at this point. I don't know. I might do that. I might not. I haven't decided yet. Okay, good. So let's look at the cow shed for a minute. Oh, we already did the cows. Okay, so we're good to go there. One thing we could actually do is, again, we could sell this male calf, but I don't know if that's considered old or not. So I think I'd prefer to wait until this calf comes of age. Okay, pigsties. So pigs, it doesn't matter, females, males, it doesn't really matter a whole lot there in terms of what they produce because they produce poop. We only have 2 in pigsty 2. What we really should do is move. Yeah, okay, let's move this pig, open details, the pigsty 2. All right. And then, so 1 is completely full and 2 has 2 slots and 3 has 1 slot. So let's move one of these. How many females do I have in 3? I have 3. I have 2 females there. Okay. So yeah, let's move this hog from pigsty 1 to 2. And that means each one of the 3 pigsties that we have now have the ability for 1 more piglet. Yeah, so we got a slot there, and a slot there. For the stable, Rowdy is 4.5 years old. Again, I don't know if that's considered old or not, but the rest of our horses are females, which is not really ideal. So I think we should probably sell off one of the mares. Let's go look at them. Oh, actually, no, we need to go this way. So I've got this mare here. Is that called Pinto? I think that's Pinto, and this is Chestnut. So this mare is the same as Rowdy in addition to the filly, which is the same as Rowdy. So why don't we keep this one and let's sell this mare here. Question is though, how do I know which one's which? Go to the stable. One of them's 2 years old, and the other one is 1.75 years old. If I look at you, yeah, I don't know how to tell which one's which. How do you tell that? Because there's nothing to indicate which one is which. Condition, capacity. All right, well, let's just sell off the older mare. Oh, I know how we might be able to tell. Yeah, this mare is a little further to the north. I mean, this is going to be really tight, but if we go here and we go here and we go horses. Okay, so this mare here is what I think is the Pinto, just based upon looking at the pin on the map. This one's just a tiny bit to the south. So I think it's this mare here that we want to sell. All right, let's go ahead and do it. And that was correct. Okay, good. Now, hopefully, Rowdy and this mare will have a colt. Only because, you know, Rowdy, at some point, he's going to get too old. So we want to be able to replace him with a new... I mean, we can start riding a mare. I don't have a problem with that, but we need one male horse, obviously, to continue the breeding. So that's the point there. And I think we're good. I think that's all we need to do with critters. Okay. That takes care of that. So we got the sign out of the way. We got the critters out of the way. Not that we wanted to get them out of the way, but we're just checking things off the list here. Why don't we do some respecking next, I think. So let's go to our herbalist hut, which is here. And I'm going to want to...
Will it take long?
It'll take as long as it takes. Don't get lippy with me. I'm the boss. All right, let's look at our inventory here. So, we want to go to food. I've got 3 camo potions, 5 instant, 5 night. So let's do 2 camos. I like to have like 5 potions, right? So we'll do 2 camos. This makes hunting like so cheaty too, by the way, FYI, but it's kind of useful, you know, if you're trying to level hunting quickly. Basically, you can walk almost right up to an animal. They don't even know you're there until you're right on top of them. And the other animals don't run when you kill the first one. So, yeah. In a sense, it sort of kind of takes the fun and the challenge out of the hunting. But because hunting's taking so damn long to level, I'm kind of not complaining about it too much. Anyway, let's make 2 more camouflages. We'll make 3 sobrieties. And 2 weights. All right, so let's go... Sobriety. I think we said we want to make 2 of those, right? All right, let's make... No. Hit the wrong button there. We want to make 2. Okay, so that was sobriety, and then let's go to...
I definitely belong here.
Enhancements. We wanted to... Let's actually do another temperature potion.
Is going to rain as long as possible.
And then let's do another weight potion too, because I think I was down to 4 on both of those. And then potion of temperature, potion of strength, health, stamina. You know what? Let's make 5 of these actually. because there are times that I do run out of stamina, and it's kind of a hassle. Okay, and then we go to other potions, and we wanted 2 camouflages. I think we're okay on night vision, so let's do 2 camos.
The best ones are always taken.
Potion of possibilities. We're going to unlock this, and we're going to make 1, because we're going to do a respec here. Okay, and then let's take a look. All right, is that everything we needed to do? We got a 5 camo, 5 instant, 5 night. We need, oh yeah, we need 1 more sobriety, 1 more strength, and 1 more temperature.
I wonder how much tax the Castellan collects for such a city. Maybe I don't want to know.
Okay, good. So we have 5 of each type of potion except for possibilities. Okay, now, this is my first time respecking. Let's do a quick save just in case I fuck something up. And let's go ahead and take Potion of Possibilities. Well, that's going to make us drunk too. Interesting. Well, in that case, maybe we better do another sobriety. Excuse me again.
Will it take long?
It'll take as long as it takes. I already told you that. Let's see. Let's do 1 more sobriety. Don't get lippy. Okay, so let's go ahead and take Potion of Possibilities. Consumed potion, you're carrying too much. Just because all of our points just got wiped. We're completely blasted too, so let's take a sobriety. We want the 70. Hey, everything's good. The world's no longer rocking. All right, skills. So everything got reset. Let's go through these. So hunting and diplomacy, those are the 2 that we want to put everything or start by putting everything into increased experience. Hunting knowledge, to be precise. So let's max this out. Okay. Now, if we get another one of those King's Quest where he wants like a bazillion skulls, we want to max out Careful Hunter. So to get there, we're going to have to do one of these level 2s. This is the tracking animals one. This is the faster movement whilst sneaking. Camouflage potion pretty much makes this unnecessary, unfortunately. And it is nice to be able to track animals in the inspector mode. So let's take that. Okay, good. Now we're going to max out Careful Hunter. So we have maximum chance of getting skulls. Very good. And then, is that it? Yeah, that's it. Okay, that uses up all of our hunting points. Right? Yeah, it does. You have no more skill points. Okay. So we'll just keep hunting. I mean, winter's a good time to go hunting, but sometimes too, you know, because I pretty much have noticed, you know, now that I'm trying to move through the season more quickly, that I very often get everything done that needs to be done on day 1 or 2, and then I still have 1 extra day, so that's a good time to go hunting. Having these extra traps will be nice too. So we'll be, you know, gearing towards that, but we just need to get hunting in general leveled more quickly, and now we'll be able to do that by 15% more, because I think I only had this at 5%. You know, as we move forward. Okay, let's move on to diplomacy. So same thing here. We want to max out the diplomacy knowledge first. We can level it as quickly as possible. Okay. And then let's see. That's Dynasty reputation. I don't think that matters a whole lot to us at this point. We got plenty. 10% more affection points when interacting with family. That would be nice for our son at this point. What does this do? Revealing NPC personalities during conversations, or better buying and selling prices. I mean, obviously we want that, right? And if we max this out, then that's it. That's all we can do. What's this going to do? Less resources for challenges, slower mood reduction, faster production. Oh, nice. Lower taxes. And this one was lower food demand. These are really, really good skills. So we want to level this as quickly as possible. But I think, what does this do again? Reveal NPC personalities during conversations. I mean, that's not really that big of a deal. At least not right now. So let's just max out barter. So because we had it maxed out before, and that way we're still bringing in the same amount of money, you know, based upon this as we were before. Okay. And that uses up everything in diplomacy. We definitely want to shoot for, you know, well, I mean, less resources is nice. We want faster production. We want lower taxes, and we want lower demand for food and water. So those are the ones I really, really like. And then, more affection points is, it, you know, would be a secondary one that we could potentially do. So we'll just see where we're at. Okay, good. So that takes care of the two that we're still working on. Now everything else we've maxed out on, which means we do not need to put points into the knowledge stuff. I don't care about finding extra items while digging in clay pits, because I rarely do that. A, and B, whatever items we do find, you know, who cares? Slower durability loss of axes is nice, though. No doubt about that. So we have to take at least one tier 1 point. But, I mean, we can make axes now like it's no big deal. So, and we're using iron axes, which last for a long time. So I think that's the only points I'm going to put into tier 1. Tier 2, 50% resources recovered from destroying structures. Very useful, no doubt about it, but I don't do a lot of structure destroying at this point. And we've got gobs and gobs of resources. Slower durability, loss of pickaxes and shovels. I don't care about shovels, but pickaxes. Yeah, but you know what? We have to take one of these. So let's take this one. Just to get to tier 3. We might come back to this. Let's see what else we have. Chance to extract additional resources from deposits. I mean, I don't think that applies to my villagers. I think it only applies to me, and I don't do a lot of manual mining. I do some, but not a lot. Increased carry weight is huge. Lower stamina consumption during extraction activities. I mean, I'm trying to think. I don't really run out of stamina when I'm mining, because I end up... Yeah, that's not a big deal. This is a big deal. So let's put at least 1 point into that, and we're probably going to max it, but let's look at these other 3. Faster tree cutting. I don't even get that. I mean, what's the point? With an iron axe, it takes the same amount of chops to cut a tree down. So I don't get that. Explain to me why this is beneficial. Faster mining and digging. Again, somewhat useful, but because I don't mine a lot manually. So let's definitely max the carry weight out. For sure. Okay, we still have 10 points to spend after all of that. So, slower durability loss of pickaxes and shovels and axes is nice. Lower stamina consumption. Chance to extract additional resources from deposits. This one that I don't get. And faster mining and digging. I mean, What does that mean exactly? That I just swing the pick faster? I don't know. I don't know. Let's go with this one. Chance to extract additional resources. That doesn't suck. We're going to max this one out. That leaves us 7 points. Slower stamina construction during extraction. I guess, I don't know. I'm thinking the durability ones would be good. So let's, whoops. Hit the wrong button. Let's just do the durability ones. Here's the thing, you know, I mean, it's not that big of a deal to make another potion to redo these later. Again, if we decide to do so. It's not like these decisions are permanent, you know? Okay, so that gives us 2 points left. And what is this one? Slower? Yeah, what the fuck? Let's just go with slower stamina consumption. Not that I've really run into that a whole lot. I've run into it more with farming, like if I'm trying to speed hoe, but not so much with extraction. Okay, that takes care of extraction. Let's go to farming. We definitely want to harvest additional crops. We want slower durability loss of farming tools. And we might come back to these. Less stamina consumption. Yep, I want that. What is this? Yeah, we definitely need whistling for the mount. That's a no-brainer. More crops from orchards. 10% slower mount stamina consumption. That's not a big deal to me, really. Faster farming. That's not a big deal to me, really, either. Definitely would like more crops from orchards. Does that, again, though, does that apply to my villagers or just me? It says how proficient you are in farming and breeding. I don't know. Well, let's take 1 point in this just to open up tier 3. And then carry weight for the mounts. Nice. Faster gallops. It's useful, but not the biggest deal in the world. Okay. I want more yield. And I want more orchard yield. I want less durability loss on tools. And I want more stamina so I can speed hoe. That leaves us with 2 points left. Faster farming, slower mounts stamina consumption, faster gallop, more carry weight. Let's go with carry weight. The faster gallop and the more stamina was more important to me earlier on, but I've got so much money now that I just use the Wagoneer for the majority of my travel. So I think that's how I want to distribute those points. Very good. Okay, let's move on to survival. Now, what is this? Temperature tolerance. Useful. Higher poison resistance. Not useful because I don't think I've been poisoned a single time in this playthrough. So let's put 1 point into this. More health. Seeing sticks and survive. Yeah, we want that. Definitely want that. More health is nice. Now, alcohol resistance is a thing now that I'm drinking cherry wine and plum wine and stuff like that. So we definitely want to put 1 point into that. Faster movement water. I don't care about that. Slower loss of food and water. Not that big of a deal because I can just, you know, I have an abundance of food and drink. Less damage received is important. 10% slower stamina consumption during movement. Okay, I want this one. And I want this one. So let's max. Let's see, we still have 10 points. Okay, so let's max out temperature tolerance. Let's max out max health. Let's max out alcohol resistance. So we're 75% higher alcohol resistance. Okay, and then we'll max out less damage received. That leaves us 2 points left. What is this? Higher poisoning? Nope, don't care. Faster movement in water? Don't care. Slower loss of food and water is probably the one I want next. So let's put the last 2 points in here. After, we've looked at all the other things. It's a beautiful thing. All right, let's go to production. We have to take one of these three. Obviously, we don't want the experience one. 5% more experience gained. Wait, what? Oh, no. Oh, that sucks, man. They shouldn't. One of these should not be experience gained, because when you get to the point in the game where I currently am, they're absolutely worthless. Holy shit, man. Oh, fuck. Yeah, one of these tier 1s should be something other than experience gain, for the reasons just stated. Ah, that sucks. All right, well, I probably make food more than anything else. Not that it matters, but we'll have to waste a point by putting it into that. They need to fix that. That's bullshit. Slower durability, loss of hammers, don't care. Inspector mode doesn't consume stamina. Definitely want that. No question. Okay, tier 3, faster crafting and workshop, faster crafting and sewing hut. None of these matter because we have, instant craft, or fast crafting on. They would matter if we didn't. But we have to put a point in. Oh, fuck. Sorry. We have to put a point into one of them, so we might as well just put it into food, because again, that's the thing I make the most of those items. Okay, now we have faster building, which, what does that mean again? I don't know. What? I swing the hammer faster? Less stamina consumption during building, I guess. I don't know that I've ever run out of stamina building. So these points kind of suck. I'm not gonna lie, man. These points, I'm not impressed. I guess we might as well make our hammer last longer. That is kind of useful. Okay, faster crafting in the sewing hut, faster crafting in the workshop and smithy. 10% faster building. I don't even know what that means. Okay, let's do faster kitchen crafting, I guess. Here's the thing. I get why most of these are useful if you're not using fast crafting, but it makes most of these kind of useless if you are using fast crafting, in my opinion. And making all three of these experience gain skills and then gaining the rest behind them is bad design. It really is. So I don't know. I don't know if anybody's ever complained about that to the devs before, but they should really look at that. I don't think they watch my videos, but man, devs, if you happen to be watching these videos, dudes, what the hell? One of these should not be an experience gain, or when you want to respec in the late game like we're doing now. Anyhoozle, we have one more point. I guess faster crafting, sewing hut, or faster building. Yeah, I don't even know what that means, so we'll just put it into there. But yeah, these points are kind of suck if you have fast crafting on, and I'm not turning fast crafting off. I've already talked about that multiple times. I'm just not doing it. So it is what it is. Okay, so that takes care of the respec. What are we going to do now? Let's see. I think we're going to work on decorating our house a bit. So let's do that. We need to get our hammer out. And what I want to do, I want to put some lights up in the corners. So slot 1 can be a hanging lantern. Those are all just like wind catcher kind of thingamadoodles. So let's buy that first of all. And then... don't eat the yellow snow. Where did it go? Okay, hold on a sec. Did I not? This variant is already selected. Yeah, it is selected. So... do I just do this? How do I get this? All right, what am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, no, never mind. It's there. Okay. I didn't notice it. Does it just light up automatically when it gets dark? Probably, yeah, because the candles do that too. Okay. All right, let's go to slot. All right, where is slot 3? Oh, it's right there. Okay. All right. Where's slot 2 at then? Okay. I want that one there. Slot 5 and 6. What are we missing? Oh, we need more linen thread. Okay. What I'm trying to do at this point is I'm just trying to figure out where the slots actually are, because this is the first time I've done any of this. All right, so let's make some more linen thread. Maybe we'll make that much. What the hell's happening? I don't make this shit up. This is very uncomfortable, I'm gonna say. God. Okay. Yeah, right. Never mind. Pretend that didn't happen. God. All right. Oh, now they're lit up. Oh, okay. That's nice, man. That provides a lot of nice light. Okay, so now, slot 5 and slot 6. So there's, is there not a slot here? 1, 2. Oh, 4. Right. Okay. So if we just do lighting like that's as much light as I can put in this place, unless there's something I can put. Let's go furniture, decorations, containers, seats, tables, lighting. The type of light source lights up automatically in the evening. Can I put these indoors? No, you can't. Okay, that has to go outside. All right. I would say this is a decent amount of light. We definitely don't have too much lighting in here. If we... All right, if we changed out to... I think it did... Was it like 1, 2, 3, 4? I'm still not quite sure. I know that one is 1. Here, let's do a quick save here. Because here again, I'm trying to figure this out. So, if we go here... Where is slot 2? Okay, that's... Okay, now we can tell. Okay, so that's slot 2. So we want that to stay there. This is... Oh, wait a second. That one there is slot 3, right? Yes. So if we remove that and put something else in there, I mean, I don't know what Ludo would like. Flour, straw, flour, large flour. God, that cost me $2,000. Let's do it though. Really? $2,000 for that? You're killing me. Absolutely killing me. Okay. And then what if we go slot 4? Yeah. That's the different type of Himley. Himeli? However you pronounce that? Flower wreath Himeli. It's a good thing we're rich, right? Okay. That's still pretty decent light overall. But it just gives us a little more variety. See, I actually like the look of that one better than this one. I can't believe how much those fuckers cost, though. Good lord. All right. You know what we should have done before I started this is we should have checked Ludo's mood to see how it's improving. So right now she's at 86%. I'm assuming this affects Rock's mood too, so he's at 81. All right, let's upgrade the bed next. Wait a minute though. I don't think customization affects mood. I think only decoration does. Even so, we're gonna do it anyway. Let's go with the big sturdy bed, comfy bed. Yeah, let's go with the comforter bed. There we go. It's been done. Let's also upgrade Rock's bed too. There you go, buddy. Got a more comfy bed. Look at you. Nice. Did that change their mood at all? 86 and nope, it didn't affect their mood. At one point you guys told me that customization doesn't affect mood, only decoration does. At least that's what I thought you said. Okay, how do we decorate the foundation? Oh, what does that do? Oh, okay, so there's different slots for the foundation too. Slot 1. Oh, rugs. Nice. Okay. Well, here, let's put a big-ass bear rug right in the middle of the house, because who doesn't want a big-ass bear rug right in the middle of their house? All right. Where's the head? You gotta have the head on a bear rug, man. And the claws, too. Did that affect their mood? Nope. They're still the same mood. Oh, you know what, though? Look. Rock's mood's going up now. Ludo's isn't, but Rock's is. Is it because Ludo's not in the house yet? Alright, we're definitely seeing an increase in Rock's mood. Okay, slot 2. Sheep, goat, badger, wolf, boar, bear. Let's go boar for this one. All right. You know, too bad you couldn't make the floor like a nice wood plank floor. That would be cool. All right, now let's go decorate. Slot 3, let's make that a wolf rug. Where'd that go? Oh, right here. Okay. We got a boar, a wolf, and a bear. Slot 4 can be... Let's make that a sheep rug, because why not? Everybody needs a sheep rug in their house. And then slot 5, we'll make boar, wolf. Let's make this a sheep, because that way when Little gets out of bed, she can put her feet in a nice cozy sheep rug. Alright, so that takes care of the floor. We've already decorated... okay, hold on. Wall color. Yeah, we've already decorated these walls with... Oh, I can change the color. Oh. Oh, but I need dye. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Oh, neat. Okay. Well, I'm not going to do that right now. Can I decorate this wall? Window, wall, current color. Window. Oh, yeah, nice. Open curtain, close curtain. Guess we'll go with closed curtain. It's more expensive. Maybe we'll do this one as an open curtain. Window, wall, window. So that way, you know, we can look at... that's kind of a nice little view there, isn't it? That could even be a screenshot. Well, okay. It's going to be a screenshot. We got to go like this. Got to get rid of that. Get rid of that. Photo. Yeah, see, the problem is Rasimir's head's in the way. Can't. Oh, okay. Actually, it might look better if we do the screenshot of the lake. You know, man, too bad the moon wasn't in the background. Okay, yeah, let's not do that. I don't think that'll look good. It's going to be too dark is the problem. Hey, Ludo, look what I'm doing to the house. What you think? Okay, let's go decorate window. Let's close that one and decorate window. Close that one because that's looking out on the street, so we don't want people looking into our house. All right, so all of the walls are decorated. The attic's decorated. The floor's decorated. Is there anything else I can decorate? This can be decorated. Oh, wait, exit? Wait, what? No. No, that's just color. Insulated stone wall. Insulated stone wall with a door. Let's just change this color. Okay. Aside from color, I guess that's... Oh, no. We have these walls. Okay. So let's put some shelves on these walls. Wall decoration. Okay, hanging racks, lighting, trophies, reliefs, banners. Basic banner, dovetail banner, large banner. Let's go big or go home. But wait, what? Can you change the color of the banner? That's kind of boring. I don't like that. Okay, reliefs. Oh, yeah, this could be cool. We could put a couple animal pictures above Rock's bed. He'd like that. Okay, we got deer, wolf, rooster, ducks, pike relief. Okay, we have fishing in our family's blood because Mom is a fisherman, so let's go with pike. Oh, that's cool looking. Okay. And then over here, let's do hanging trophies, shelves, hanging racks. Hanging rack. Oh, like for hanging coats and shit on. Right, okay, no, let's go shelves. And let's do the biggest shelf. So we'll buy that. So Ludo can put stuff on the shelf. Maybe we do the hanging rack here so we can hang up our coat. Right? So we'll do a double hanging rack here. And I think that gets everything decorated. All right, now let's take a look at their mood. Ah, see, look, Ludo's at 90% now. So she's gone up and Rock's gone up to 85%. Okay. Well, that helped a bit, didn't it? Can we decorate the door? No, it doesn't look like it. If we go to, oh, actually, door. Oh, we can. Oh, that's cool. Okay. A braced wooden door. A decorated wooden door. Let's do that one. All right, nice. So can we do a whole nother set of decorating on the outside, or is it just... All right, we can do patterns. There's windows, shutters, decorative, braced. Oh, yeah, we got to go decorative. Look at that. Okay. Window, decorative. How about for this one we do, let's just do braced, just for a little extra variety. Now, can I open these? Yeah, I can. Okay. Oh, I guess we don't have a window on that side at all. We could put one there. Decorate, window. We'll do that one as, whoops. That one is braced. This variant is already selected. Oh, did I already? Yes, I already did it. We'd probably want to keep those closed in the wintertime, but leave it open. We do anything up here? Okay, wall. Oh, we could put trophies up there. If the banners actually had like some kind of color or decoration, I'd be interested. But let's try trophy. Vicent deer moose. We don't have a moose skull. We do have a Vicent skull. And we have deer skull too. Sure, why not? All right, now can we also do patterns? We need to make a bunch of dye for that. Okay. That's something I should be doing in the daytime anyways, where we can see things better. Oh, really? We can put shelves on the outside of the wall? Oh, planter. That's kind of neat. If we do a planter, can we put something in it? A little bit high up for a planter, isn't it? Oh, yeah, look at this. Let's put some chicory in it. Oh, that's cool. Obviously, it's not going to work, though, until because it's winter time, but that makes sense. Okay. Let's go wall planter. Okay, and then this one we will St. John's wort, dandelion's yellow, I don't know what color henbane is. Thistle's going to be purple. Chicory's blue, daisy's white. Let's go with daisies in that one. Okay. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. And over here. I'm wondering if we should... Let's put thistle in there for purple. And we'll put...
With great power comes great responsibility.
Let's put St. John's wort in that one for yellow.
Just fine.
Should we change this to a window? No, we don't want it because we've got the hanging thingy. Can we, insulated, can we... Okay, we can't decorate the hanging thingy. It's too bad you couldn't decorate it and, like, put coats and stuff on it.
The more...
Did that change their mood anymore? Nope, she's still 90. He's 85.
You work, the hungrier you get.
But that's pretty damn nice, though. I mean, the only thing we didn't do is color or decorations, and we can you know, make some dye for that later, but I don't want to do that at nighttime. We need to be able to see in the day. I almost think a moose skull would look better than a Vesent skull. So the next time we come across one, and we have a higher chance of doing that now, I might change that over to a moose skull. But there you go. All right. Now, I know that if we start doing this kind of thing for the villagers, then that will also increase their mood. So that's on the to-do list, but I probably won't show much, if any of that, on camera because, you know, I'm just going to kind of go in and randomly set stuff up. And then, you know, I can certainly show you guys the end result of that. We could maybe do a tour once it's all said and done, but I'm not going to show me doing that on camera because it's just going to be a repeat of what we did here for the big house. But that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. And, it, you know, it definitely raised the mood of our wife and child a bit. Not a ton, but a bit. I mean, I'm not even exactly sure what else we can do for them. We got to do the quest for... Oh, shit. I hope we didn't... Wait a minute. Did I take that quest? Yeah, the Master Angler. We already took it. Sorry. I forgot. I get old and I forget shit. So we have 2 seasons to do that. So we'll work on that. And it's looking pretty nice in here, though, compared to the way it was before. If we put our torch away, it's a little dark, but it's not terrible. Yeah. Not too bad. Okay. Our food stall is out of flatbread again, but I'm only having to fill that up like every 2-ish days instead of every day, even sometimes twice a day. We can make 1,300 of those. Plus, I mean, I've got so much rye and oats, and I got a bazillion flour. I need to, I don't know. I'm trying to decide what to do about all that. I could, if we really wanted to do flatbread correctly, we need more kitchens to support it. And it's so quick and easy and decent money that I think it's the right thing to do. But I'm going to have to kind of figure that out. So for now, let's just do, say, around 300 of these. But we're going to need... I mean, I don't know. I'll have to work the numbers, but we're going to need probably 3 to 4 dedicated kitchens to doing nothing but flatbread to keep up with that stall. Because, I mean, it just sells it like crazy. Which is a nice problem to have, right? What are we doing? We're putting the flatbread in here. Also, how much honey do we have now? I haven't even looked at that yet. We have 77. Okay, cool. So, what we want to do with that then is get mead going. I've already set up the workshop to make the bottles. So if we go to the workshop... So they're making mead bottles, wine bottles, and beer bottles. And these are the rates that they're making them. That's done. So if we go here and we go to the tavern. And we go to edit assignments and we add... I actually want to add mead and I also want to add rye beer. Because that's really, really good for reducing our thirst by 80%. What does mead do? It doesn't tell us what it does there. Okay, accept those assignments. So apparently for some kind of crazy reason, it doesn't let you adjust the tavern by season, and that it should, because I mean, you're not necessarily going to have your fruit all year around, right? Unless you have a big ass orchard, I guess. That's going to take 8 honeycomb. Okay, so what? Let's go ahead and... Okay, let's reduce these to 10%. So theoretically, we're making 0.8%, or well, 0.08% more juice than... Oh, no, wait, sorry, that's plum. Hold on. We want to reduce cherry wine to 10. That gives us a little bit of headroom on the juice, so that's good. And then we reduce plum wine to 10. And that gives us a little bit of headroom on that. Okay, so that leaves us with 60. So if we go 30 on this, I imagine we're going to be able to make a lot more rye beer than we are going to be able to make mead. But I'm going to set them both to 30% for the moment, and then I'll keep an eye on them and see how they do. If we... Yeah, I mean, we got so much rye grain, it's just ridiculous. So it's really going to be a matter of making sure we have just enough beer bottles to keep up with that, and hops. But we should have a decent amount of hops too. I haven't even looked at that either since we increased our hop production. How many hops do we have? Oh, actually, hops is probably considered a resource, not a food item. $293. Okay. That's not a ton, but you know what though? It just occurred to me that I do have the herbalist hut making these potions. This one in particular uses hops, and that one uses hops. Okay, so yeah, they've actually been using the hops for these. So I'm going to have to balance that out a bit. So I'll keep an eye on that and figure out how I'm going to handle that. It might even need to be a situation where we plant another hop orchard too. We have a little more room to do that. But for now, let's just start with 30% on both of those. Go back to here for a minute. And then I'll adjust as needed. And we've got these reduced. It's too bad again, that we can't do seasonal on this, because that would make more sense. But, it is what it is. I don't know if the honeycomb changes in the winter, or if we still get, the same amount of that year round. But the rye beer, well, see, again, the rye beer is going to be affected more by hops. It's definitely not going to be affected by the grain because we have so much of it. So, again, I'll just have to kind of keep an eye on it and adjust accordingly. Even if that means we have to build another tavern, and we have one tavern doing nothing but the wines, and then the other tavern doing the beers and the meads. I don't know. We'll see how that goes. But I do want to check real quick. What does mead exactly do for us? Do I have any mead in here? Yes, we do. Okay, so this gives... Alright, it gives 8 temperature tolerance and less stamina consumption. But that's actually not as good. Not even close to as good as like the cherry wine. Cherry wine also gives the temperature tolerance, but it gives all this other stuff too. And 80% less stamina consumption. And 20% weight limit. Yeah, that's quite superior to the mead, I think. The weird thing, though, is the cherry... no, I guess the cherry wine is more expensive. Okay, yeah, so it does sell for more. What about rye beer? Do I have any rye beer? I have wheat beer, but I don't have any rye beer. So if we go to here and we go to consumable and we look for rye beer. Yeah, see, this gives 80% less water consumption and 30% less stamina. And 30 kilograms of extra weight. So that's something we're going to make and just drink on a regular basis. Is it? Yeah, it looks like it's just slightly better than the wheat, and it sells for a little more too. The oat does more like temperature tolerance, and yeah, I think the rye beer is the one to do. Okay, cool. All right, guys. Well, we're going to wrap up the episode here. I'm going to roll on over into spring, and I don't know if I'll bring you guys back for spring or if we'll just keep on trucking. But I think I pretty much got everything done that I wanted to do in this episode, with the exception of the Master Angler quest. I did have one of you guys in the comments basically say you'd prefer that I do my wife's quests on camera just because they're kind of interesting. So I guess if we're going to do that, we should probably do that in this episode. Well, it depends upon how long it's going to take. Now, here's what we're going to do. I will start the next episode by doing the Master Angler. Which means it's going to happen fairly soon because we only have 2 seasons to do that. So we're going to we'll have to probably do that in the spring. So yeah, we will definitely start the next episode in the spring. We'll do the Master Angler in that episode, and then whatever else, I decide we need to do in that episode. There's more, we've did the house decoration stuff, but there's village decoration things that I need to do too, right? I want to build an actual bridge here. I want to try some boardwalks, particularly around the tavern. So maybe we'll do that. We'll tentatively plan to do some of that in the next episode after we've done the Master Angler quest. I don't know how long that quest will take, but if we have time left over, maybe we'll start working with some boardwalks and bridges and things like that. Okay, so with that being said, thanks everybody for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, share out the video, and we'll catch you all in the next episode. Okay, that was lame because we can't see anything. Bye.